The question of Hudud has come up again.
Yes.
Your party president, the chief of the Ulama Council, has made statements about Hudud. I think for many people who are supporters of Pakatan Rakyat, they might be asking, oh, what kind of damage is this going to do to the coalition in the run-up to the general elections? But maybe for a larger community, Malaysians are asking, why is Hudud so important for PAS? Why does the issue keep coming up? And what kind of Malaysia does PAS envisage for the country?
Today we discussed this issue in the Pakatan Rakyat meeting, and yesterday also we discussed this issue in the PAS meeting. Actually, we issued a statement last year during a November meeting that we concentrate on the Malaysia Constitution, buku jingga, and agreement that we made through the three convention of Pakatan Rakyat. Actually, Hudud issue is not appear at all, but individual. Ustaz Harun Taib give his own opinion, but we call the real one is from our president. He make an issue yesterday that we concentrate on the buku jingga and agreement that we made last November that we want to implement negara kebajikan or welfare state.
Yeah, so you have your common policy program that, for the Pakatan. So why is it that politicians from your party, I mean, this is the president no less,
Of course,
and is your chief of your Ulama Council, why are they not keeping on message?
We cannot stop the individual to give opinion, but the stand is a party stand, is from a president, and other party also, they give their own opinion in this issue. But today we're going to issue a statement that any declaration or something must be through consensus, all the parties.
See, but this still raises the question in the minds of many Malaysians as to what your party's real objectives are. I think in Malaysia we're coming to a crossroads. We are trying to decide what our values are. And I think a lot of Malaysians are concerned because the question of Hudud means a dual penal system. It means, one law for Muslims, one law for non-Muslims. And can you build a country that way?
Yeah, that's why we try to say that. Then we try to come to the compromise that everything we have to change through consensus, through discussion for the time being is three parties. Then if agreed by all the three parties, then we can change or implement something. So the Hudud law, of course, arise again when the near election. Of course, I know this UMNO and MCA agenda to attract the people to discuss on this issue because they know this time they get caught on the Bersih issue. Brutality of police, they not respect the human right, the peaceful assembly or something. So they try to run away from the issue. Now they talk about.
But you can't blame the MCA this time because it's actually your party president that brought it up. So I mean, it's like you're giving ammunition to your enemies, is it?
No. I think our president gave explanation today to the meeting. He said that he stick to the agreement that buku jingga and Malaysia Constitution. Then any change must be through consensus of the three parties.
Are there elements, factions in your party who are concerned that PAS will be sidelined in the Pakatan? That PAS at the moment is the smallest of the three parties, and that promoting this idea of
we in the Pakatan, of course, we have nearly 1 million members. Of course, maybe one or two or a few individuals try to raise their own opinion. That is not the party opinion, unless it's endorsed by our party meeting or our Muktamar, the so-called General Assembly, every year. But no, this is an individual statement. We cannot stop individual statement.
Okay, well, most recently the youth wing of your party has come out in terms of the controversy over Erika Badu. It came out over the controversy in Sexuality Merdeka, and they made statements and they wanted the government to act. They were in fact seen as allies with the Barisan National Government on these issues. what does the youth wing of your party represent? Is it the future of your party? Why are they so interested in censoring culture, in talking about policing people's sexuality? Why has this become the main agenda for the youth
No,
wing?
the youth wing is any party is like that. That's why they become youth. The young men, they have their own idea, their freedom. Then they can talk. Then everything that's under we call religious jurisprudence that we cannot avoid to give our opinion and our stand. Like in Islam, we have to marry before have a we call this sexual something, So that is our religious stand. So our youth maybe try to explain in that issue. That's like we have to pray 5 times a day. That is a religious duty. Not this time we are busy, we have to pray 2 times or something. That is a religious duty they have to explain to the people.
Okay.
But they not impose.
This is a very interesting question, because if it's a question of persuading people, saying you bring your moral point of view, you bring your religious teaching, and say, look, this is the best way to live,
Yeah.
right? That's one thing. But does PAS actually believe that the state has a role in policing, if in fact imposing sexual morality, compulsory piety? Is this the proper role of the state?
We still believe in the persuasion. We call the dawah. It's not through we call the law by itself. Because law, yes, some people did said that there will be success, but like in Malaysia, corruption law is very tough. You have a corrupt bribe or something, but the morality or the integrity of the people or the politician, government officer, everything now ruin everything. So we believe in through persuasion and discussion, and we call preach to the people is better than we call to punish them in the what we call it state control.
Okay, the Pakatan Rakyat likes to boast about the successes of the states that it controls. It always talks about Selangor, it always talks about Penang, but we rarely hear about Kedah and we rarely hear about Kelantan, which are the two states that PAS, your party, helms. Why is that?
Yeah, we have to go further, because in the we have to establish for the future is called a good governance. But of course, like in Kelantan, because now we have a new government, Penang and Selangor, so the media focus on that. But you can see 10 years, 15 years ago, they focus Kelantan. How the good governance they introduced in Kelantan, like chief minister and his ex-co-member not involved in the we call the timber or land scandal or something. But now because we have 4 states, so the focus in the Penang and Selangor, so they left about Kelantan and Kedah, especially Kelantan, they only attack a few individual or water treatment or something, not like the government, the run of the government of Kelantan.
Okay, lastly, I just want to ask, what is your party's message going to be for the coming general elections? What is the main issue? Are you going to be talking about the issue of Islam and Negara Islam, or is it going to be something other than that?
The main issue for the coming election for our party and for me is we must fight corruption and establish a good governance. Because our system, our government system, everything now is ruined. Even SPR, Suruhanjaya Pilihan Raya, kehakiman, everything now is controlled by executive. Then we have the integrity of the government officer also gone. So we have to re-establish good governance. Why I say re-establish? Of course, I don't like British as a colonial. But they left us one thing is very good, is the integrity of government officer. Something like Harun Hashim, Unku Aziz, Arshad Ayub, all this, even Hussein On, Tunkum Rahman, maybe we can criticize them, individual or their behavior, but they very, we call this when they rule, they never take a money, people money or something. So this type of government we have to re-establish. Of course, will be better. Good like in Penang, like in Kelantan, in Selangor, they try to like in Penang. Public Account Committee for the next session will lead by opposition. So this is something new to establish the good government. Then we hope all the people of Malaysia will try. We hope to change this government. Then we try to show that this the new government we will offer to you.
Do you think Malaysians are listening to this message, or are they being distracted by all the other issues that seem to come out in politics?
Now the big problem in Malaysia is media, freedom of media. Like myself, I was attacked more than 17 days about my opinion about Bukit Kapong. TV, radio, newspaper. Not even they allowed me for 1 minute or 2 minutes to explain what I say about the Bukit Kapong history. So this media control is very terrible in Malaysia. So I hope you all involved in the media can help us on this issue.
Thank you very much.